everybody, my fine feathered hiking friends. I'm finally off this morning on my second leg, second day of part of segment 15 of the Mountains to Sea Trail, and I just left the parking area at Stones Creek Game Lands, heading up to my destination for today is Jake's Variety Store, which is along the trail. And anyway, just wanted to start off, and I get to hike a little bit of a trail here, or through off the road, let's say. It does have dirt road going through most of the way, but still it's not contending with oncoming traffic. And there's my blaze right there on that tree, so I know I'm headed in the right direction. Mountains to Sea Trail, segment 15. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. All this land is owned by Wildlife, North Carolina. And they clear cut all this, and it kind of makes you wonder why, or if they're going to replant. There's a vast amount of acreage here. There's some trees in the distance you see that are young pine, and over to my right is older growth. Anyway, I thought you might want to see this. I can see the trail maintainers have built a nice little bench for you to rest out here. And then I have to say that the trail is well blazed and with signage. It gives you the direction it's going to go, or should go. We're going to be going that way, but first of all, it'd be a shame not to sit on this nice bench for a few minutes. So I'm going to sit on it and view the vast landscape that's out in front of me. But sorry about that. I wanted to show you. Take a few minutes rest here. So as far as trail goes, this is not bad. Not a bad alternative than road walking, but for a few miles at least, it does get you off the road. The next big road I'm going to be hitting here going eastbound is Route 17, and then I'll hike that for I don't know how many miles up to another junction, which I'll make a left. But I wanted to say a proper good morning to all my fine feathered hiking friends, and I look forward to sharing with you this segment, and hopefully it's helpful for those who want to try to hike it. But I'll show you some reference mapping as we go along here to kind of give you an indication of where we are on the trail. And you notice this particular section going through the game lands here is a little quieter. Of course, you can still hear some distant road noises, But anyway, here's what I'm looking at. Nice view of the landscape. It is rolling somewhat, dips down, and there are some low spots, and I imagine a lot of those low spots go along some creeks or marshy areas, and that's probably where a lot of the wildlife travels, in and around the better cover and water areas. So anyway, stay tuned. Going to be showing you a lot more as we go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Going over my first bridge here in this section. Little creek going through here. And like I said, if you're hunting, this is where you're going to see a lot more cover down here, but if you're in the right place, you know what to do. You can get you a deer down in here because they like to be close to water and the cover. Nowhere to go out in any fields to feed, so don't know what they feed on deer-wise. The creek running, you can hear it. Thank you, trail maintainers, for the bridge. Kept me from getting my feet wet. All right, gonna continue. Just following the blazes. See one up ahead. Part of hiking the MST, going through some of these covered forested areas and trails with high grasses. You don't really want to do this in the warm weather, and one of the main reasons is, and I have firsthand experience with it, is chiggers. And you don't want to get chiggers, that's for sure, or ticks. But the emphasis is, if you come through here during the cooler temperatures, you're fine. But there certainly are lots of ticks and chiggers. Chiggers are the worst, though. Coming up to these lakes that are in here. These are man-made lakes. I don't know if it was mining that might have done it, but it is dammed up, according to I just talked to a fella going the other direction. He said there was some dams. So come to a junction, has me turning to the right over the road. Oh, it's called Dry Lake. We're going to be going that way, so I'll come down and get a little view of the lake itself. I don't know if there's any fish in it. Might be. It goes way down there. But, you know, a landscape icon is a lake. Dry Lake. Okay, gonna continue to walk. Hey, my fine feathered hiking friends. I came from that direction on Highway 17. And just now getting off 17, you turn left on High Hill Road, which is right there. Now that's the way I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop and collect myself right here. Having my lunch. And in the background, I'm near the shooting range, and I hope the audio catches the, records the gunfire. And if you look back that direction, if I walked into that woods, I might get shot because I'm fairly close to the machine gun range. I like to get some traffic off of 17 here, and so you can hear better the gunfire. I'm getting a feel for what it's like to be in a war zone. I'm skirting around it. Hey, my fine feather hiking friends, I've come up on my last junction for today. I'll tell you the name of it in just 2 shakes. As soon as I get there, I gotta make a right where that school bus is. I believe it's Oz. Oh boy, there's no street sign. Dang it. All right. I'll put it down in the notes underneath. Well, good morning, my fine feathered hiking friends. It's Friday morning, and I am on the last leg of my hike this week on segment 15 of the Mountains to Sea Trail, and I'm walking down from Jake's variety store in Hawes Run, and I'm headed towards the Memorials Cemetery for the Marine Corps in Jacksonville. So it's road walking the rest of the way, but I will be pretty much complete. Hold on. I will be pretty much complete with my this segment. I will be complete because I've finished the last 20 or so miles for the birthday hike last September. So I will show you the iconic views. Okay, bye. Hey, my fine feathered hiking friends. I'm coming to my first intersection up here. I'll share that with you for today, anyway. My third day of hiking a section of segment 15 of the MST. There's not a lot of iconic things you can video walking along the road. Sorry about that. But this church, what used to be a church, there's no signage out there now. I'm sure it was a church at one time. May still be in the future. So I'm going to be turning left up at the stop signs here. So I was wrong on the last direction. That's the intersection. I said to go left, but you have to go right. And this next intersection down here, we're on Route Highway 53 right now. So we're getting into Jacksonville town area. At the BP up there, at the stoplight, we're gonna go left. And I'll tell you what that is. Hey all, coming into Jacksonville, and going to be crossing a bridge over a body of water, and you'd think I know these things, and there's no sign indicating what river it is, but it's the mouth of the, I believe it's the White River, but don't hold me to it. There's the courthouse there. There's a waterfowl out there fishing. Glare here, so I'm not sure went down. He didn't want to be photographed. Anyway, give you a view crossing the bridge, looking southeast. There's northeast. I'll go right through town. So, yes, more pictures, video. I see something. There's an old historic building. We'll go see what it is. There's a sign out front. House. I'll take a picture of this so you can read this. There's the Oslo County Courthouse. Looks like it's a fairly new building. Nice, huh? Tax dollars at work. Here's the old courthouse, and then the new one's right behind it. Right there. Sorry. I'm just hiking the trail here right through town. No special shopping area or anything like that, just kind of pretty dry through Jacksonville here. Hey my fine feathered hiking friends, I have arrived at my destination today at the Camp Lejeune Memorial Gardens. And I made it 2 minutes before 2. 9/11 Memorial here. Vietnam Veterans Memorial.